Hi Gemini, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of April 2024. See what comes out for April. Contemplation. Someone's contemplating something. They're coming to logical decisions, rational decisions. Ooh. This could be to do with balancing out your masculine and your feminine, especially in your thoughts, or it could be that you are dealing with your counterpart or someone who you're very equally matched with, but you've kind of got your back to each other, but maybe you're back to back. Maybe you're leaning on each other in some way, but also not looking directly at each other. So maybe you think a lot and you're not being direct with each other, or you share common ground. You have similar ideas about liberation or freedom. And maybe in the feminine aspect, something's further away. In the masculine aspect, something is overhead. And already connected. There's something about flightiness, flight. And starting with a very strong inspirational idea that there may be conflict around that idea, or it may take great change to get something off the ground, to get people on the same page. Maybe it's to get you and this other person on the same page. Will take some change of direction. I feel like it would take a different course of thinking. So you may have to think outside the box to get on the same page as this person. We might have to invent a new book or invent a new page. And maybe things that escalate that you have to navigate away from. Well, there may be too many cooks in the kitchen, and that causes you to take another course, take another direction. and take some time out to think it through and to take care of yourself. You may need to do some healing around it if it's something that's causes a lot of conflict or anxiety. Yeah, it feels like whoever it is that you're dealing with, you certainly have things in common, yet when something is brought to the table or when something's brought up, it causes conflict or arguments that you have to walk away from and reconsider everything. And even in the thought process of how things are presented, there's a lot of entanglement. And I feel like the entanglement and the conflict causes you to close down or causes you to need to withdraw to take care of yourself, which is a good thing. You've got to take care of yourself, Gemini. What's going on for Gemini in April, please? There, highest good. So back to the drawing board, thinking about it. I feel like there will be action or there will be action taken towards you in regards to the matter that you're dealing with this person, and they will be presenting new evidence or new new discoveries. What have they found? New information. And they may have multiple, like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 different things, 4 different aspects to convince you or try and steer thoughts that way. But you may feel that there's too much involved in it, or it's too burdensome. It's just too much for you. Yeah, and in it being too much, you may also feel the loss of that possibility, even though you know it's too much for you. So it may be very anxiety causing. But something needs to change. You've got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups here. So both fives is all about change. And often things that are painful are the things that create change or help us to grow through things. So it may be that you just find a different perspective, or that you're just not ready to take on whatever it is if it's too much, or maybe you need some help with it. Maybe you can find some like-minded people that will give you some advice around it. Let's see. What's going on for Gemini in April, please? Oh, that was nice. I just saw the sun. So in April, take a playful approach and look on the bright side. See what aspects of the whole are working and see how you can bring your happy to the table. And I feel like your happy will create communication of a different sort. Who's this King of Wands, please? You may be involved with more than one person, so you may have options. So you may be taking time out to think about your options and opportunities. Oof, and communication around opportunities that are going to happen for you. Gemini. Actually, I think I will continue. Oh, and it may be of a romantic nature. A new opportunity. Maybe that'll take your mind off the conflicts, won't it? unless the goings are all romantic, and maybe that's what another reason to walk away. It's stressful, but wow, something is transforming. A lot of information coming in. I feel like this is to do with whoever you're dealing with. It appears like a counterpart, so it's a significant relationship in your life, even if it's not romantic. It's something that's been quite burdensome and disappointing at times, but also brings you happiness. So it's a confusing and contradictory relationship for you with this person, and what they bring to the table is to teach you in some way. It forces some kind of growth in you, Gemini, and you will be communicating, or they will be, about how stressful this has been, but there is an opportunity to rehash things, to revisit them, to set yourself free as well from the way things have been, and to put an end to this old cycle and way. I'm surprised that there's no world card here, because it feels very like some ending to an old way. To liberate your soul. Oh, Gemini, I like that for you. Something liberating about April coming in for you. The communication, 8 of Wands, and Judgment and Death, rebirth. So a new cycle, transformation. You're transforming, you're going to upgrade yourself through choosing yourself. Upgrading yourself by choosing to steer clear of painful situations. Taking care of your heart. And more opportunities. The King of Swords and King of Wands. So there's conversations and action in April. Guaranteed. You're going to have movement. Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So sound healing might be really relevant to you in April. You might be doing some sound work or healing yourself through sound. Or you may be a song sharer. You may share your playlist, or you may write songs, or you may sing songs. You may be singing a song, sharing your song. And as you can hear by my background music, if you can hear it, they're called solfeggio tones, and they are wonderful tools for sound frequency healing. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So you are a child of the cosmos. And the other one you've got is whale and orca elders. So I feel like the whale and orca elders are very connected to the whole universal healing, and they're very sacred, intelligent animals. And they are water creatures. So that's your deep emotions are going to get healed by listening to your own intelligence, your own wisdom, and your connection to the cosmos. Oh, that's beautiful. Gemini. And I'm going to end with a soulmate card for you and the person you're connecting with. So one for Gemini. Woo! So one for Gemini and 3 comes out. Okay, so never give up on something you really want. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. And you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So maybe that's to do with you deciding whether this particular soulmate who's in your life in April is the right soulmate for you, and whether the time is right for you. Anything time is, isn't it? And for your soulmate, adventure awaits, go find it. So your soulmate may be embarking on an adventure or feeling adventurous, or they may be coming to find you. Wow. Have a lovely month of April, Gemini.